Hello, now I would like to tell you about adjective degree. Here, there are 4 kinds of adjective degree. First is positive degree, second is comparative degree, the third is superlative degree, and the last one is double comparison. Yes. Positive degree. What is positive degree? Oh, positive degree is positive sentence. No. Positive degree is not always positive sentence. It could be negative sentence too. But positive degree here means that same, sama in Indonesia. So, this is the formula of positive degree. Noun, to be, as, adjective, as, and noun, the second noun. So in positive degree, it must be 2 nouns. Yeah. I have 2 sentences. May is beautiful. Re is beautiful. How can you make those 2 sentences into a sentence using positive degree? The first noun is may, and it must be followed with to be. What is the to be? Is. Yes. May is. As, what is the adjective? Beautiful. And then as. May is as beautiful as. What is the second noun? Yes, re. So, May is as beautiful as re. So, see it. Is it right? Yes. So, is it right? Then, this book is not expensive. That pen is not expensive. Can you make it into positive degree? I will count in 5. Okay, what is your answer? It seems like me? Yes, this is the answer. Are you right? Okay, good. And then the second, I would like to tell you about comparative degree. What is comparative degree? Comparative degree is comparing of 2 things. And then comparative degree is divided into 2. The first one is 1 syllable. An adjective is 1 syllable or satu suku kata. And then the adjective is more than 1 syllable. Lebih dari 1 suku kata. One syllable. This is the formula of 1 syllable. You must use 2 nouns, same like positive degree, and yeah, in the sentence it must be followed with to be or auxiliary, and then you must add adjective because there is only a syllable or satu suku kata. The end of that adjective you must add with er or er, and then it must be followed with then and second noun. Then in bahasa the meaning is daripada. Jadi kalau pakai comparative degree karena dia membandingkan, dia pasti ada then. This is the example. Elephant is bigger than an. Penny is 180, novel is 170. So, how can you make it into sentence? Yes, right. Penny is taller than novel. Okay. And then I have more than a syllable. This is the formula. If in a syllable you only use adjective add with er or er, but in more than 1 syllable you don't need add er or er. But in front of that adjective you must put more. Yeah. And all of it are same. Rika is more beautiful than Rika. See, beautiful. There are 3 kinds of syllables. So you must use more. So guys, I have 2 sentences. Which one is true? Penny is lazier than Brian. Pen is more lazy than Brian. What is the adjective? Yes, right. The adjective is lazy. How many syllables is that? Lazy. 2 syllables, right? So which one is true? More lazy, right? Okay, let's see. Oh no. The answer is not more lazy, but the answer is okay. Why? The answer is lazier here, guys. Especially for why it must be erased into E and it must be followed with R or ER. So you don't need to add more. For example, pretty. You don't need to use more pretty, but prettier, like that. And then now I would like to tell you about superlative degree. Superlative degree is showing something best, yang terbaik, yang paling. Here, superlative degree is divided into two kinds of superlative degree. The first one is a syllable, seems like comparative degree, and the second one is more than one syllable. What kind of syllable? The adjective. Can you tell me how a syllable, adjective with a syllable? It's like big, it's like thin, tall, small, thin, like that. What about more than a syllable? Beautiful, diligent, then what else? Popular, expensive, diligence, like that. Okay, this is the formula. Is different from comparative degree. Is in a syllable is only used in superlative. There is only one noun, and you must add the before the adjective. There is no then. After each adjective, because it is only a syllable, you need to add st or est. For example, ant is the smallest animal. Elephant is the biggest animal. And then this is more than a syllable. In more than a syllable, you don't need to add st or est. You just put most in front of adjective. Yeah. Okay, just put most. Don't forget about the. After to be, you must add to. You must add the. This is the example. Andy is the most creative man. Creative. There are two syllables, right? And then, oh yeah, I have two sentences. Can you tell me the right one? Sinta is the most pretty woman in the class, or Sinta is the prettiest woman in the class. Pretty. How many syllables? Pretty. Two. So, it is more than one syllable, right? So, which one is true? Most pretty, the most pretty, or the prettiest? The most pretty? C. Oh, the answer is the prettiest. Why the prettiest? Because there is Y behind of the adjective. Y, it must be changed with I. And then I, it must be followed with R or ER. Okay. And for the last one is it is seldom someone to tell about double comparison. What is double comparison? Yeah, I will tell you about the double comparison formula first. The adjective plus ER plus subject plus verb. You must add ER if the adjective only one syllable. In double comparison, there are two sentences. And in front of adjective, it must be followed with the. Okay, like this. And the second formula is like this. If the adjective is more than one syllable, you must add more in front of adjective. Is that okay if the first sentence I put adjective AR and the second sentence I add more adjective? Yes, that's okay. This is the example. The longer Richard stays in Italy, the longer, see, long, only long, one, so you must use ER. The longer Richard stays in Italy, semakin lama Richard kuliah di Italy, The more knowledge, knowledge. How many syllables? 2. So it must use more. The more knowledge he will get. Semakin banyak ilmu yang akan dia dapat. The summarize of that I have explained it to you about positive degree, superlative degree, comparative degree, and then the last is double comparison. Now, in this slide, you see that I have an example. J building is blah 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 building at Itats. The answer is building S, beautiful S, more beautiful, the most beautiful, or beautifulest. There is only G building here, only one building. So which one is true? Which one is true? Because there is only one building, so you must use paling, you must use superlative. Beautiful. How many syllables is that? Beautiful. 3. So you must use, yes, the most beautiful. Okay, thank you. That's all for my presentation. Share.